Park City was once a land of different promise, as veins of silver coursed deep inside its powdery slopes. Over the years, prospectors chipped away more than 1,200 miles of underground tunnels as they searched for valuable minerals. From mechanical giants to small digs, more than 200 mines helped put Park City on the map. The great mining towns of the West lured thousands of eager souls to streets which soon became paved with prosperity. In the 1860s, soldiers under Colonel Patrick Connor's command climbed the ridge over Big Cottonwood Canyon to present-day Park City and discovered silver, triggering a near avalanche of newcomers. More than 20 millionaires emerged from the mining boom. And while there was one Silver Queen who earned $1,000 a day in interest from the Silver King mine, it was mostly men who came looking for profit. They also sought entertainment, which they found not only in gambling and saloons, but in skiing, a sport brought over by Scandinavians. During the 1930s, the decade of the Great Depression, the sport of skiing lifted the spirits of Americans. They flocked to brand new western ski areas, including Averell Harriman's famous Sun Valley Resort near the old mining town of Ketchum, Idaho. In Utah, businessman Joe Quinney led the effort to open Alta in 1938 using land owned by miner George Watson, who later appointed himself mayor of the romantic community. Meanwhile, nearby Summit County had become one of the country's epicenters of ski jumping. Amateurs and professionals alike hammered together wooden in-runs and convened on spots like Ecker Hill, while tens of thousands of spectators came to watch. It was on that historic site in the early 1930s that world professional ski jumper Alf Engen set 3 world records. Though Park City's mines produced more than $2.5 billion of ore, it eventually faced the same fate as other mountain mining towns. Mineral prices fell while costs grew, and mines became less productive. While World War II temporarily bolstered mines in the Wasatch Mountains, the late 1940s saw an exodus of employees and their families. One by one, the mines closed, and in 1951, Park City was included in a book of Western ghost towns. The few remaining mines were consolidated into the United Park City Mines Company, which soon saw a new value in its land, this time not below ground, but above it. With a $1.2 million federal loan, the mining company opened Treasure Mountain in 1963. In addition to the gondola and base lodge, there was a skier's subway, an adventurous 3-mile train trip into a dark mine shaft, and then an elevator ride to the surface. In a few years, Summit County would boast 3 ski areas: Treasure Mountain, which is present-day Park City Mountain Resort, Snow Park, the site of present-day Deer Valley, and Park West, which is now the Canyons Resort. Soon, a Sports Illustrated article would tout Treasure Mountain's payday as one of the finest ski runs in the country. On February 14, 1978, Park City found itself without a working mine for the first time in more than 100 years. But a new mother lode had arrived, in the form of ski visitors, who migrated west to taste the legendary Utah powder. Across the West, former mining towns boomed again, with revitalized real estate, restaurants, and of course, recreation. Utahns have long boasted of having the greatest snow on Earth, and most, including the International Olympic Committee, seem to agree. And at the dawn of a new century, the Salt Lake Winter Olympic Games of 2002 arrived. And while only the victors could experience the thrill of a medal, the world came to know the richness of white gold.